following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 205 pounds, main event, Evan Daniels!
Main event, Evan Daniels. You see the stars on the glasses. He considers himself a major star here in the United Wrestling Network.
Nobody thinks more highly of Evan Daniels than Evan Daniels.
That's true, but his stock has been on the rise, and for good reason.
And introducing his opponent from La Mancha, Spain, weighing in at 185 pounds, El Primohenio Tribeca.
And I'll tell you, I'll put both these guys on a short list of competitors that have all the makings of future champions here at Derby City Wrestling and in the United Wrestling Network. Now, our fans are no stranger here in Derby City to the merciless one, Lord Crew. Well, out on the West Coast, it was Primohenio that dished out the first defeat to Lord Crew after a lengthy undefeated streak.
I'm sure Lord Crew is very much so nonplussed to see Primo at Derby City Wrestling. Primo handing out some handshakes before the match. Not sure how sincere those were. But yes, indeed, the man from La Mancha has arrived at Derby City Wrestling. And eating some shots from Evan Daniels in the early going.
Oh, look at that.
That's something you don't see every day, Todd.
Doing some laps. That was a long way there to get the advantage. That was fun to watch, though. Some fast feet.
I guess so. Nice footwork from Primo. Taking Daniels down and into the cover, hooks the leg, trying to win it early is Primohenio.
Very nimble.
Yes, very quick.
And Primohenio in control right now. And again, you know, we've seen just how dominant main event Daniels.
What a knee!
Wow. Daniels had a phenomenal Heritage title match at one point with champion Kevin Martinson. Came within an eyelash of winning that prestigious title.
And now having some fun at the expense of Primohenio. It's got to be careful not to get disqualified here. It says emphatically, I've got till the count of 5. That he does.
You know, a lot of people really have their eye on the prize when it comes to the television title. And namely, recently, former champion Outlandish Zicky Dice is kind of making his bid for another shot at that title. I could see either of these two competing for the United World Television title down the line as well. Win's so pivotal here.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And you already highlighted, these are two to watch in the coming weeks and months here at Derby City Wrestling and all across the United Wrestling Network. What a drop kick from Evan Daniels.
Primohenio now has to find a way to kick out. What a picture-perfect drop kick it was. Just when Primohenio had a little light at the end of the tunnel, there was a freight train coming his way in the form of that drop kick. Nicely executed, as always, by Daniels.
Gonna need more luck than a no-leaf clover can give him. Primo hoping comes in the form of those overhand strikes, but slow going right now, but starting to string it together, and back on his feet is Primo.
Yeah, you talk about those kind of references. It's only a matter of time before one of these guys experiences the ecstasy of gold.
I had a feeling you were going there. Happy you did. Tell you what, Primo's not happy that Evan Daniels went there, right across the face and down. And Evan Daniels feeling it right now. But you're not going to keep Primohenio down with the cover like that, Todd.
Main event cover, not going to get it done. Had he secured a big hook of the leg there, the bell might have been tolling for Primohenio. Not yet.
Evan Daniels just teeing off on a near defenseless Primohenio. Got to be careful there before the referee maybe steps in there. Look how dazed Primo is.
Primo has to intelligently defend himself because, yes, Chris Massey does have the authority to, in essence, call this TKO, say that he cannot continue.
Signs of life returning. Intensity on the face of Primohenio. Oh, my goodness, but for how much longer?
Wow, what a shot there by Daniels. Might have
both
dimmed
legs.
his lights. You know, they say it's the shot that you don't see coming. I mean, geez, you couldn't have prepared for that. The movement of Daniels had caught him right in the back of the head.
And Primo clutching at it right now, and it is just all Daniels right now. Stomping away with authority.
And if there's one thing I learned in my youth watching pro wrestling, listening to Gorilla Monsoon, is that you don't want to get caught in the external occipital protuberance.
You ain't lying. And Daniels just continues to size up Primo here.
Taking his sweet time, and nothing sweet about that landing, was there?
Nobody at the bottom of the well for main event Daniels, yeah. Took too much time, and Primo has got to seize this opportunity if he can.
Primo has earned the respect of the fans here because I just think they don't like the way that Daniels carries himself.
I can't say I blame them. What a shot from Primo. Follows it up, and now it's Daniels who can scarcely defend himself.
Full head of steam coming. And, oh man, runs right into that shot downstairs.
Primo doubled over, but spinebuster to Daniels. Maybe suckered him in there.
Adrenaline can do wonders. I love the heart, the corazon being displayed by Primohenio. Thought he might go for the cover, but looks like he's gonna try and capitalize here.
Got something else in mind for Daniels. Maybe a mistake though, those shots to the kidneys from Daniels. Didn't even seem to phase Primo. Like you talk about the adrenaline, he just plants him.
Spiked him, brain buster, center of the ring. Is that gonna do it? Here's the cover, no. Daniels shows what he is made of. Great back and forth seesaw contest here on Derby City Wrestling.
Can't believe Daniels kicked out of that brain buster, just got the shoulder up. If Primo can stay on him, but that might have been his best flurry, but he's trying to will himself to keep going.
Time-tested maneuver here in United. And the likes of Kevin Martinson, Bateman have used it to great effect. Didn't get the 1, 2, 3 there, but Primo can't cry about it. He's got to keep the pedal to the metal here. Stay aggressive. Nobody home there.
Sizing him up. Daniels, yeah, pointing to his ring acumen, but taking too much time. The wheel kick connects. Nasty spill for Daniels. Primo staying in control.
Primo, that big spin heel kick. We'll see if he can keep that momentum going. Primohenio is just a perpetual motion machine.
Just chopping at Daniels, who is now in a very precarious position here atop the ropes. What does Primo have in mind?
I'll tell you, that one didn't feel good to main event Daniels. You can see just the disgust and the pain all over his face. Both guys in a precarious position here.
And you see that balance on Primo, very adept and nimble, as we've stated. Now just clubbing away at the back of Evan Daniels. It looks just like he's in a heap there on top.
He is hapless and helpless at the moment. And Primo trying, perhaps thinking superplex here. If he can change his levels, pop those hips, but holding on for dear life is main event Daniels.
Trying to save the matchup for himself. I believe he's gouging at the eyes of Primo, and a headbutt.
And that elevator might be going down to the basement for Primo. And now can Daniels capitalize? He's no stranger to high risk when it calls for it.
But taking the shortcut to stop the offense of Primo, and then a stomp. That could be all she wrote for Primo. Into the cover goes Daniels, and yes, there's the 3 count.
Here is your winner, Evan Daniels!
Daniels gets the victory. I wish I could say he earned it at the end. He went to the eyes, blatant eye rake, then comes off the top to get the 1, 2, 3. More action coming your way in Derby City.